Even the disbelievers are at different levels. In George Bush's memoirs, Moving Ahead, he mentioned that he had attended the funeral of Brezhnev, the president of the Soviet Union. Bush said, "I found the funeral to be dark and morbid. It was devoid of faith and spirit." He said this because he is Christian and they are atheists. And you will find the nearest in love to the believers, Muslims, those who say, "We are Christians." Observe that although he is misguided, he was able to discern their falsehood. Thus the matter becomes relative. How matters would have been different had he known Islam, the true religion of Allah. And whoever seeks a religion other than Islam, it will never be accepted of him, and in the hereafter, he will be one of the losers. The incident brought to my mind a saying of Ibn Taymiyyah. He was speaking to a member of a deviant Sufi sect. The man said to Ibn Taymiyyah, "Why is it that when we come to you, the people of the Sunnah, our miracles lose their effect and become useless? But when we go to the Mongolian disbelieving Tartars, our miracles work?" Ibn Taymiyyah said, "Do you know what the example of you, the Tartars, and us is? As for us, we are white horses. You are spotted horses, and the Tartars are black ones. When the spotted one enters upon a throng of black, he appears to be white, and when he enters upon a crowd of white, he appears to be black. Now you have some remnants of light, and when you mix with the people of disbelief, that light becomes visible. But when you come to us, the people of the Sunnah, who have the greater light, your blackness and darkness is all that is left of you. And this is the example of you, the Tartars and us. And for those whose faces will become white, they will be in Allah's mercy, paradise. Therein they shall dwell forever." An iron will. A student from a Muslim country went to London to study. He boarded with a British family in order to enhance his language skills. He was true to his religious principles and would wake up for the morning prayer early. He would make his ablution, go to his place of prayer, prostrate to his Lord, glorify him, and praise him. An old lady in the house was always keen to observe his foreign habits. She asked him after a few days, "What are you doing?" "My religion orders me to do this," was his reply. "Couldn't you delay saying this prayer until after you get your complete rest?" He answered, "But my Lord does not accept from me my prayer if I delay it until after its fixed time period." She shook her head and exclaimed, "A will that shatters steel." Men whom neither trade nor sale divert them from the remembrance of Allah with heart and tongue, nor from performing as salat, the prayers. Such actions springs from the determination of faith, which was inspired to the sorcerers of Fir'aun. They were inspired to believe in Allah, the Lord of all that exists. At the moment when Prophet Musa and Fir'aun faced off against one another, they said to Fir'aun, "We prefer you not over the clear signs that have come to us, and to him, Allah, who created us. So decree whatever you desire to decree." It was a challenge to Fir'aun that was unheard of up until that moment. Their mission suddenly became to convey the true and powerful message of Islam to the haughty atheist. Habib ibn Zayd, may Allah be pleased with him, went to Musaylamah in order to call him to Islam. In response, Musaylamah began to chop off limb after limb from Habib's body. During this process that was drawn out in order to make Habib suffer, he did not cry, scream, or shake until the very end, when he met his Lord as a martyr. And the martyrs with their Lord, they shall have their reward and their light.